Bora lá, bora lá, bora lá! Salve, salve, galera gamer! Eu sou o Renegado, está começando mais uma Renega Live aqui na RenegaDoom Games. Bora continuar aí o Noire. Então já aproveita aí, já deixa o like, se inscreva no canal, compartilha com os amigos, seja membro, ative o sininho e bora pra live! Vamos lá que eu travei nessa parte aí, não tava achando a pista. Vamos tentar achar essa pista que tá faltando aqui nesse caso. Campos Elíseos. Um bairro chamado Campos Elíseos. Vamos lá.
You need more from the neighbors, Cole. Keep working them.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell. watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive. Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere. Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
Couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields developments.
Oh, I see you already have one.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
Agora foi, né, garoto? Agora chama.
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me what's going on.
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads in the Morelli farm.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Kelty has warned us off
Mexendo com
over
peixe grande, amigo.
Makes sense. It's a dead
É
end.
isso aí. Ih,
We should
rapaz.
check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the
Troquei o
place.
carro, né? Que
Sure.
loucura.
Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's
Bom.
go.
Esse aqui. Calma, gente. Aqui é a polícia. Aqui é a polícia. Carro novo. Vamos lá. Campos Elíseos. Melhor iate primeiro no rancho. Vamos primeiro no rancho. Chegar lá no. Vamos lá. Vamos ver aqui. Para que dê pra completar esses crimes todos.
Bullseye brand cigarettes. Tex Williams.
É mais um troféu.
Now, I'm a fellow with a heart of gold with the ways of a gentleman, I've been told. The kind of a fellow that wouldn't even harm a flea. But if me and a certain character met, the guy that invented the cigarette, I'd murder that son of a gun in the first degree. Now, it ain't cold that I don't smoke myself. I don't reckon they hinder your health. I've smoked them all my life, and I ain't dead yet. The nicotine slaves are all the same at a pet party or a poker game, everything.
Fechando o outro ali. Os caras são mais barbeiro que eu. Ah, o que houve agora? Crashou o jogo? Puta merda. Ah, meu Deus. Sério? Vamos ver aqui. Noire. Ué, eu tô... Coisa. Que loucura. Crashou. Ai, Jesus. Welcome.
There are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for a
Smart
fray.
mouth son of a bitch.
Sorry, I'm back. Black and blue. That's wonderful. We're gonna have to pass some more stats.
Rapaz, galera.
I'm gonna bust you right now.
Os caras entraram em...
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives.
Porrada
Those
com a
folks were paying
polícia.
for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
Aqui é procurar pista aqui nesses negócios é mais difícil.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in these, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
Minha casa é minha vida.
Let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
Minha casa é minha vida. Ué, você tem isso? Olha lá aqui com guardinha.
Hope you can find out who did this. These people have a right to be angry.
O cara foi embora. Já viu bastante. Fala Lucas, bom dia, tudo beleza? Bem-vindo aí, tudo tranquilo? Interrogar o dono aí da empresa. Estrambiqueiro. Lá, sede luxuosa.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
Eles
There are
usam
two police officers
good
here to
cop
see Mr.
e
Monroe.
bad cop. Good cop.
And
Um
that's
é o
our cue.
bonzinho e o outro é o
Thanks,
mau.
ma'am.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
Caralho, esse ator aí, esse que apareceu agora, ele é famosão, mano.
Like a cigar.
Fez uma ponta no The Boys aí essa
Sure,
temporada.
I'll have a scotch.
Biggs!
Fez vários filmes e séries.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
Esses caras vão assaltar banco? Não, a gente é polícia. A gente é polícia, não vai assaltar ninguém. A gente tá defendendo a população aqui. Vamos lá, ligação da Campos Elíseos aos incêndios criminosos.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybill.
Bom, tem que aceitar a verdade, não vou tá...
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
Concurso de viagem promocional.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Aqui. Receber. Posso botar mentira e usar esse folheto aqui. Ó. Paia.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Proof. Ele quer prova. Folhetinho.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Ih, rapaz, o prefeito
You
e o
want to accuse
chefe
them of murder as well?
chegando em algum lugar. Compra de terreno.
Made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
Puta, que safado.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, Detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history.
Porra.
To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
Incêndio no rancho escondido.
What's Elysian Field's involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulation.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
Puta, isso é um caralho. Ah, é o cimento de baixa qualidade. Vamos lá. Mentira.
There's something out of kilter about that
You're
development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
Cimento de baixa qualidade.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them?
Oh, oh, oh.
The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think. The contractors I use for way bills. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Vai mexer com a pensão dos polícia.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Não sei. Vamos ver aqui. Joseph Bradley. Paul Jones. Herbert
Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Pô, podia usar o telefone da secretária ali, né? Secretária, você tem um telefone?
Well, you can
Only 3.
Your boss is a fine man.
Porra, o que mais tem no telefone, cara? Olha lá.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thank you.
O cara tava preso, foi solto. Olha, mentira. Os caras prendem e eles mandam soltar. Aí é complicado.
I love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful face till there's love for me in it. Give me your heart and baby I'll bin it. 'Cause I always kill the things I love. Some
Buy me a drink, Cole?
No! Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that.
You're not gonna ask me why I'm here?
I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it.
She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
Trabalho de dentro, irmão. Vendo aí?
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
Kelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Virgil. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did, but I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator.
Mas o cara tá falando uma parada importante aqui. Sobre Jack Kelso. Eu quero ver se tem alguma ocorrência aqui. Fala aí, Luiz. Salve, salve, amigo. Bom dia, bem-vindo. Tamo junto.
Over California, Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
ATI Radio reminds you to immunize your child today. Only your health and eternal vigilance. These diseases be eradicated.
Qual é? Qual é?
America's favorite radio entertainment. The bubbles dance in the grass and there's no need to put up with fabulous wartime brands. 8 out of 10 say Spencer's taste more delicious. So while you sit back and relax, enjoy America's root beer of choice with a frosty glass of Spencer's. All the way from Indianapolis, let's hear a song from the Ig Spots.
Meu Deus. Meu Deus.
But when I think of you, another shower starts into each
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some
Let's
kind
take
of
a look
problem.
at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
Aí, ó. É suspeito.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence. We should advise the APB. He's clearly armed. Definitely gives him opportunity.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Ih, pegou o bonde.
Son of a bitch, he must have caught the
Aquele
trolley.
bonde.
We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL.
Ah, pera aí, o cara roubou o bonde? Ah, ele...
11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar. Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Tá levando todo mundo. Ele tem que seguir o bonde.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
Ih, rapaz, perdeu o para-choque. Eita, cara. Legal.
Look, Cole, the side plate's gone. Get me closer. I think I got a shot here.
O bonde é rápido. Caralho, a roda aqui.
I can't get a target that isn't there, Phelps. Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the track. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
Isso. Ela vai atirar em mim.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysian in some way. I see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. Couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking,
Fala,
Phelps?
Caio. Salve,
Calling
salve.
Richard
Bom
Nixon
dia.
a crook next.
É o Ben 10. Isso aí. Tudo beleza? Aí resolvemos, mas não resolvemos, né? Porque botaram na conta do outro.
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what
Polícia.
happened to Lou?
Polícia
Why
está
would he help?
metida até o pescoço.
Won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Redemption, meu amigo. Buscar a redenção. Ó. 5 estrelas. House of Six. Casa dos gravetos.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
I think he's a bit of a gangster, but he's
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Layton. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is
20
sign
pau, amigo. É. 20 mil doleta. Checão.
I don't accept the
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
There's got to be more in these files.
Vou ficar com o dedinho aí. Pipi, pipi. Vamos lá. Apólice de seguro, número tal.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. Sorry for your loss. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
What are you talking about, Ms. Lichtman? This was an industrial accident.
How do you know that?
Because it says right here in black and white.
Do you believe everything that you read, Mr. Kelso?
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
And how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
I'm just confused, Ms. Lichtman. What's so difficult about accepting this money?
I don't like your attitude, Mr. Kelso.
That's okay, I'm not selling it. So the roof collapsed, accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Ms. Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
You expect me to believe that you have no ulterior motive? That money means nothing to you?
I believe that money has value. I believe your work defines who you are, and you should be paid relative to the quality of your work. If you wish to simply interrogate me for your own enjoyment, Mr. Kelso, then I will answer no more questions. Here is my number. Call me when you're prepared to help.
I think he's a bit of a gangster.
I'll be in touch.
Someone ought to take him home. He's loaded. Whatever. Walking out on his wife like that.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs.
Caralho!
Walk you up.
Eu vou, né, velho? Vamos lá.
He just refuses to accompany me to church. I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lichtman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lichtman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
Todo mundo envolvido.
Your car, Mr. Kelso. Thanks, kid.
Esse aqui. Fala Gustavo, bom dia, bem-vindo. O gatilho da demissão, não tinha como segurar, né? Agora tem que ver quem que vai assumir essa bronca aí, ó. Os caras estão querendo Dorival, mas Dorival acho que não vai embarcar nesse rabo de foguete não, né? Dessa vez acho que não vai não. Recibo de entrega do cimento.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
Os caras estão economizando no material aqui, ó. E aí as casas tudo vagabundo. Ordem de demolição.
Bulldozing and starting again. Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Atrasos não serão tolerados. Tem um encarregado aqui.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso, from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Looks like you do.
Ih, vamos lá.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
Eita caralho.
I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died.
Perdi até o chapéu.
You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart
Depois
guy.
do portão, a terceira casa à esquerda.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
Terceira casa à esquerda.
All the way from Indianapolis, let's hear a song from the Ink Spots.
Vai marcar, né? A gente se perde fácil. Porra, não tem como não ver, né? A casa demolida.
The place falls down and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
Pô, a ripa tá escrito, não é para usar em construção. Not for construction use.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up. You're a real asshole, you know that?
Os caras usaram, como é que é? Compensado pra fazer a casa, aí é foda.
Let's try to piece this together. That's not right.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Keystone Films? Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
Cara, usaram madeira de cenográfica. Que isso? Vou tirar o motorista. Rapaz. Puta, era pra ter ficado aqui em cima, cara. Aí, me pegou desprevenido. Caraca, como é que eu vou sair dessa? Agora tá rápido. Porra. Então tem que dar uns tirinhos pra ele ficar mais lento.
We were starting to get on.
Foi. Peguei desprevenido. Vamos lá.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
That price is outrageous.
To hear, the most heard on the air, and the songs most played on automatic coin machines are right here.
caras não estão me vendo, né?
Watch it.
Não estão me vendo.
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since '41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Olha o cavalinho. Vou passar aqui. Vai.
Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life.
Todo mundo tá envolvido nisso aí, ó. Principais peixinhos.
Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company. You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity. I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition. It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor. Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry.
Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, And Hollywood is our greatest advertiser.
So, how is your new development selling, Leland?
Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing.
God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money.
The GI Bill is government money.
There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Of course, Curtis. So, when will the freeway
Pô, isso aí é meu.
It still has to be ratified. Takes a
É
long
batom
time
na
to raise
cueca.
$3 billion.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
Isso aí é batom na cueca.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GIs.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life.
Pleased to meet you.
Telefone. Jornal? O
Operator, I'd be glad if you'd put me through to police dispatch.
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lichtman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lichtman or Luke Buckwalter.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thank you.
Pô, acho que ali tinha um jornal. Tinha que pegar o jornal primeiro ali e depois fazer a investigação.
And don't suppose I'll make a plea, 'cause baby, you know I'm guilty.
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
Something funny about the clam chowder.
Botou o cara no... Jogou pros leões. Ah, faltou coisa lá, estúdio. Isso, estou vendo. Vamos ver se... Ah lá, não é? Eu achei que esse jornal fosse... tivesse parte daqui do... Pô, então ficou faltando pistas. Você sai daqui.
So this is where their lumber comes from?
Onde vem a madeira, meu? Madeireira. Levaram o filme. Não tem mais nada aqui.
What's your problem?
Fala, Fabrício. Salve, salve.
Nice wiring job, fellas. Keep them in the dark.
Essa casa aqui é de papelão. E aí, já tá sabendo da novidade aí? Tá sabendo da novidade? São Paulo já tem tudo encaminhado com Tite no São Paulo?
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got
Que
some place to go?
Tits.
You ever
Adenor.
do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Não vai ser Dorival, não.
Time for you to lose some teeth.
Pegar o que eles esperam nela, um de cada vez. Três contra um, né? Covardia.
You're a worn tough guy. You should learn to take a hint.
Pô, tem plano A, B e C.
Get him downstairs and into the
Ah,
trunk.
vai ser o plano D. Plano Tito. Pô, o Tite ia cair muito bem. Ia ser uma revolução no São Paulo. Tem a cara, né? Tem cara do São Paulo, Tite.
Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe?
Monroe.
Yeah, I know a good place. Pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
Larga nada, rapaz. Quer enganar quem? Queres enganar a quem? E o cara fugiu, ó. Tomou-lhe uma coça.
Elsa.
Tu mesmo. Sai do carro, sai do carro.
Sorry, pal. Desperate times.
Tem que fugir. Pô, parabéns. Caralho, tem que fugir dos carros. Uou!
Monroe owns the city. Owns the cops. I need to find Elsa. Hey!
Olé! Essa foi boa. Que isso, cara? Já voltou? Caralho, voou! Que isso, irmão? Olha a física desse jogo. Ah, o cara tem rejeição, mas até ele começar a trabalhar lá, né, pô? O negócio de rejeição é relativo. Tem que dar oportunidade pro cara mostrar o trabalho dele. Enquanto isso, quem é que vai comandar o time? Vai voltar o Milton Cruz? Porque domingo já tem jogo, né? É domingo ou é sábado contra o Fluminense? É ele mesmo? Do pequeno.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
Porra.
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
É, esse caso tá ficando grande.
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Webb's. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again.
This guy's fire team's checking every cave. It's lost another flamethrower. I want you to get over there and hurry them along.
Hoboon, weapons company.
Sir.
Sir.
We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out. Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers. Head in!
O cara na guerra com a pistola, cara. Ih, aí ó. O cara levou o pelotão pra morte. Surpreendido.
Where's he going?
Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in. Who gave that order?
You did.
Polite invitation. Acordou.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
You think I fell down the stairs?
O cara já recebeu alta já. Beleza.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
Copo. Ah, tem um jornal aqui, não pode ler o jornal? Acho que é só o Phelps que viu o jornal. No meu carro. Agora pode pular a viagem rápida. Vamos lá. Departamento. Não. Oh, minha gente.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options. Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
O cara tem bom gosto aí, ó. Pera aí, tem 2 copos aí, ó. 2 copos de uísque. Oh.
How old are you, princess?
16?
Ih,
Mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
caralho.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Caralho. Isso aqui é tudo inútil. Aí, ó. Aí, ó. Isso aqui é um jogo de 2011. 2012. Aqui, ó. Aqui, ó. Aí tu vai jogar os jogos hoje em dia, os caras não botam reflexo no espelho, não.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Get all of the
Certificado
stock
das
orders. I need to
ações.
follow the paper trail. I knew
Jack,
you were in
you've
bed
made a
with the
terrible
Legion, Curtis.
$221,000. $221,000.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
What is it with you people? How can you live any better? You already have houses, cars, yachts.
Greed and avarice are very powerful forces for change, Jack. Combine that with the city's desire for progress, and it's a very heady cocktail. You need to be a very special man to be able to resist that.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
You and Monroe are going to scam those guys out of their GI bond.
Jack, you are so naive.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
You smug son of a bitch, you're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses. I only approve the reports, Jack. I'm the rubber stamp. This doesn't come back to me.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Listening to KTI Radio, serving California and the West Coast with music and variety.
Gotta be shot.
I'm just going up to my office party. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Phelps.
I swear, this town is
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
And then the louse calls and says he's going to marry an English.
Hey, fuck you, asshole!
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see? "34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west." Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
Sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Bom, galera, é isso aí. Eu vou encerrando a live aqui, agradecendo a presença de todos. Valeu todo mundo aí que colou na live, participou da resenha no chat. Um grande abraço a todos e até a próxima live.